Rachel. Today I'm back. I'm in my B6 Stalogy. We are going to plan the week ahead. It's Sunday today, so I really am planning the week ahead this time. I'm organised. And I'm going to use this beautiful kit, which is from RachelBeautyPlans. Now, this is a printable kit, which means I've printed and cut this myself on my Cricut. You could do that with yours or with a silhouette, or you could even cut round it. I did actually fussy cut. No, it wasn't this one. A different sheet didn't quite cut how I wanted it to, and I fussy cut round the boxes with my little slice tool. So you could even do that. So yeah, it was in the sale. Okay, so here is the kit. So this is the RachelBeautyPlans Etsy shop, and you can see that I paid £1.82 for this kit. There's a 60% off sale in the shop at the moment. So yeah, you get a ton with it. I've not printed off all of the pages because I didn't need absolutely all of them. But you get loads. In fact, I'm going to go and have a look back through the shop and buy some more things. So I'll show you the pages that I printed. I didn't end up printing all of the pages that you get because I just don't need them. I just printed off what I needed, but I do obviously need 8 full boxes, and I've got some deco at the bottom. Now then, my Cricut is still slightly printing off. So everything is a little bit to the bottom right corner, but all of the images still are on the cut, so I'm not going to fuss about it. I don't actually think it's my Cricut. I think somebody told me that the printer that I've got can print really funny when you're using thick paper, and it pulls it through funny, and when it comes out of the printer it is slightly off center. So I think that that's what the problem is, not the Cricut. So eventually, maybe when we get Christmas out of the way, I might invest in another printer, but for now this is good enough. This is absolutely good enough. So 8 full boxes. We have got this gorgeous long box here and an extra box there. Is that the same as any box on here? No, it's not, so that's good. Then we've got headers, and we've got some more functional boxes. We've got functionals and date covers. We have got beautiful washi, some date dots, which, are these okay? They're off centre, but the thing is, when it's on white, you're not going to tell anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. And also, I might not actually use these date dots. We'll see. Maybe I'll put a bit of foil with it. I've got some headers, and I have got some extra bits as well because I wanted the trackers. So lots to be getting on with. And like I said, that wasn't even everything that was available in the file. There was icons and words and all sorts and deco, but I didn't need them. So let's get on then. So as I said, today is Sunday. I have not filled Sunday in yet because it's not happened yet. But we are going to move on to the next week. And I think I'm going to go with, now then, what's the washi situation here? I can cut that, can't I, in half. So I think what I might do is I might do 2 days to a page and cut the washi in half. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that means I need my trimmer. Okay, we're trimmed roughly in the middle. No measuring involved. I just did it. So let's get my pencil case out and we can see what we've got that we need in here. We are going to need the scissors. We are going to need my tweezers. And that will do for now. So yeah, day to a page, 2 days to a page. Let's do that layout for a change. I will need to just have a quick look at my old Stalogy. Or maybe I'll just count. I'll just count. It's fine. Let's put the washi at the top for a change. Let's do that. The paper that I'm using is one that was recommended to me by Beth. It's this one, which is the Koala Inkjet sticker paper. If you are going to print your own stickers, that's the one that I use. I really like the paper. I like the quality that the print comes out. It's really good. It's just like one that I would buy. But like I said, I think that my printer is struggling with it because it's quite a thick one. It's, yeah, it is a bit thicker than like what I would expect to come from a shop, I suppose, as well. So paper recommendations, I guess. Matte paper I like. If you can recommend me a matte sticker paper that is, I don't need it to be really, really thin. I don't want it to be wafer thin, but not too thick and bulky. Maybe my printer will like that a bit more. Let me know your recommendations for that. You can get me on Instagram. I'm RachelBeautyPlans over there. You can drop me a message in the comments below. And maybe then I'll just buy a different paper and not a new printer. Who knows? Right, so let's half this page then. And that should be just about right. Okay. I need to go and investigate what the dog is doing in the kitchen. I can hear something getting ripped up. One sec. It wasn't the dog, it was Paige. She's managed to sneak past me because the door to the kitchen is like there. She'd managed to sneak past me. She was in the fridge getting a yogurt, which is fine. She can have a yogurt. She is supposed to ask, but she does have a yogurt. She said, I didn't want to talk in your video, which, let's be honest, doesn't normally bother her, but yeah. She now has a yogurt, and hopefully it'll be quiet. Sorry, Dexter, I blamed you for that noise, didn't I? Right then, let's put our date covers down. So I'm going to do the top here for this week. There doesn't seem to be a this week in here. Oh, there is up here. So we can use this then. So you can just see when I pull this off what I mean about it just cutting a little bit to the left. So it is just on the line of colour, but it's further over than it is on this side, if you see. But I mean, the sticker has got all colour on it. You literally can't tell. So I thought, well, do you know what? I'm not going to mess with that, because I know that if I mess with that, I will absolutely make it worse. And I didn't want to do that. Okay, there is a this week. So let's get the rest of the days on. For those of you that have a Cricut and you're wondering what print settings I use, did Becca tell me to do this? Shout out to Becca if it was you, it might have been. So say that your paper is washi paper, and then change your cut settings to more on the little, when it comes up after you've printed and it says what paper is it. When you select the paper that it is, it asks how you want to cut it, and it's usually on default. Change it to more, that's what I did, and it cuts okay. Since I'm not going to have too much to do on the this week, I think I'm going to use the 4 boxes. But first of all, I am going to do the trackers. So I do want one for my medication, and I want one for my skincare. And then I need to pull in a meal tracker, don't I? In fact, actually, let's do that first. There's no meal tracker on here. I could have printed out a meal tracker, but it was a whole different sheet, and I didn't want everything that was on that sheet. So I'm sure that I've got meal trackers in here. Let's have a look-see. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't do a meal tracker. I mean, that one right there is going to go, isn't it? That's going to be just fine. We'll just not mess about and use... And we'll just go straight in to use this one. Let's use a header. How many stickers can I stick to my fingers? This is becoming a problem. Okay. Oh, the glitter headers are nice in this. They're printed nicely. So I think that this is the first time in a long time that I have actually been ahead with my planning, which is quite nice. So I'll put one tracker down there. And then, do I need to track my skincare? I mean, I don't really, because I've got a skincare tracker in here now. So maybe I'll just leave that. If it had had more room at the bottom, I think I would have just popped it on, but I don't want to put it over to the side, because then I feel like that's going to get in the way of my to-dos. Now, are there any checklists in this kit? I feel like I saw some. No, no checklists. No checklists. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do a important. And we will pop this here. And then let's have a look and see if we've got a checklist that will go. Maybe this one, but I don't want too much of the same colour. I will use it if I have to, if I have nothing else, but I think these will do. These are from Happy Sherpa Papery, and these are extras from one of the full kits. One of the standard vertical kits. I don't think it is quite the same colour, but it is close enough for me. I mean, that's close enough. That will do. I'm not going to lose any sleep about that. And then that's it then. Now, I am not going to use my double box because I've not got enough room now. And I don't even think I'm going to put a single box down, am I? Because it will make the... Am I? Unless... What is she? Maybe we can get her on. Can we get her on? Is she thinner than the other boxes? I feel like she's skinnier than the other boxes. Oh, she's tall. Ooh. I could cut her down a bit. I might cut her down a bit. Okay. Let's cut her down a bit. I feel like she's thinner than these boxes. She's not thinner than those boxes at all. It's just perspective. Right, let's put this back on here for a sec. And let's get my washi card and my trimmer. And let's maybe see how we want to trim her. Okay. We do it to about, in fact, I'm going to line it up with that line there. This might not be straight, but it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. I think we're all right here. This is going to go right into the corner, I think. The crease of the page, which is fine. Okay. I like that. That's very cute. Very cute. I'm just worried that it'll come up a little bit. If it comes up a little bit, then I can trim it down and use some undo on the rest of that, and that'll be fine. We'll see how it goes as I'm using the planner in the week. Okay. I'm not going to fuss too much over that now. Right, so next job then, Monday. In fact, let's put our headers on all of the days first. So I'm just using the glitter headers that came in the kit. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have each full box down here. And then for the rest of it, I'll just do similarly to what I did to this. Just do the boxes all over the place just for a bit of fun. So which boxes do I love? I also have one over here as well, don't I, that I can work with. I definitely love this one. I love the girl as well, but I've got a girl there, so I'm going to put that girl on the other page. And then we'll do this one. I don't get much chance to use autumn kits in my Stalogy because if you think about it, I've only really got September. Now, where I live in the UK, it's actually only just starting to get mildly cold. So I've still been wearing little short coats and sometimes, I think there was definitely a day last week where I didn't even wear a coat. So it's not looking like autumn. It's not pumpkins and leaves falling down from trees just quite yet. But if I don't do autumn kits now, so for instance, I did back to school kits for the beginning of September. And that's because obviously in my country it's back to school in the beginning of September. But then once we get past September, I want to go into October doing Halloween kits. And then when we've done Halloween, we're into Christmas and winter kits. So this next 2 weeks is my only chance to do anything to do with autumn. So I have to take advantage really. So whilst it's not quite pumpkin weather just yet where I'm living, technically in the seasons I suppose it is it is autumn really, but yeah, anyway. The weather's weird. I don't remember it being warm at this time of year when I was a kid and I was at school. Right, so our date dots are down. I decided to go with the ones from Busy Bee Stickers. These are a gold foil on a white circle. So that's okay. And then let's just do the same layout again on this side. It's been a while since I've done 2 days to a page, but I quite like it. I've been looking on Instagram and searching the hashtag Stalogy and journaling. And I've been looking to see if I can find any new layouts that we can have a go of. In this Stalogy. In fact, that's another thing that you could send me if you see a layout that you think you would quite like to see what it looks like in the Stalogy. You can send me an image of it on Instagram or tag me in something. I'm not promising that I'll do every single one, but I'm sure that I can do a few that people send me, because I'm definitely on the lookout for some different layouts. One of my favourite layouts is the Hobonichi Weeks layout, and I always gravitate towards my Josephine Bow design stickers for that, just because they seem to work so well for it, and it just looks so cute when it's finished as well. So I really do love doing that one. But yeah, we buy these notebooks because they're so versatile. They're just blank pages, so I don't want to do the same layouts all the time. So if you have any recommendations or you would like to see anything, do let me know. Okay, let's finish off this then. So that is the next page, and then we're just going to do the same thing again. I just had to pause the video a minute there, pause filming, because I had to argue with my child about why she should be wearing pants. Honestly, I thought we'd got out of the taking clothes off all the time phase, but I've just looked at her through the glass door and she is pantless. I don't know why she's pantless, but she's pantless. And she did have pants on before we came downstairs. She wouldn't be allowed to come down without pants on. She just needs to wear her pants to start with. But also we live on a bit of a main road, and we've got a big front window. And not that I think anybody's like rubbernecking that much to see in my house, but you know, just on the off chance they look in and she's there. Because she does climb up on the couch sometimes to have a look at what's going on outside. And she sits with Effie, my little dog, sits on the couch a bit, and she tries to say, I don't want her sitting in the window with no pants on. She has now got pants on. She's just come down and got them. Honestly. All the arguments that I thought that I would have to have when I was a grown-up with my own child. If you'd have told me that the one that I would have the most is about why we need to wear pants. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. This is turning out very, very cute. I like it a lot. I'm going to reprint this kit, so I've got it ready for my memory planner. Okay, let's talk about my memory planners. So you guys have not seen a video for the longest time in my Hobonichi or in my B6 Harriet Wright Designs planner. And behind the scenes, I guess you would say, I have been doing some spreads in my Hobonichi and catching up. I am just about to get into April in my Hobonichi. In my B6 memory planner, I am still in March, I think. And I do plan to do some more videos on my channel, but they're going to be quite far behind. I think you expect that of me now. I'm never up to date where I should be. But my thoughts, I don't know what I'm thinking. I do not yet have an order in placed with Hobonichi, and as much as I love that little planner and I want to get one, just don't know if it's going to be the same thing again, and I'm going to be really behind in it. But that being said, did I rip the corner off that? I did. I do have a lot of kits. I have a lot of kits. So I feel like maybe I should. And I'll tell you something else I've toyed with as well. Getting an A6 Hobonichi, the one that has a page for every day. Which one is that? Is that just the standard Techo? For my journaling, because I know that I don't journal every day, and I probably never will journal every day. But if you watch Desley Jane Plans, she has one, and on the days when she doesn't journal, she just decorates the page. And you know, sometimes I'll sit in front of the laptop watching something on Netflix, just looking for something to do, and that could be my something to do, just decorating the page. So toying with that idea as well. I definitely will get another B6 memory planner though, because I want to have at least one memory planner for the kids. If Paige wants them when she grows up or whatever. If she doesn't, then fair enough, they can go in a box or in the bin, whatever, you know. If I'm long gone, then not much I can do about it, and I'm not gonna stress about that right now. But yeah. So my thoughts are, don't know what I'm doing about Hobonichi. With regards to my social media planner, I'm going to stick with the Angel Shop planner. I'm going to get another task planner for 2023. That just works so well for me. I really enjoy being able to change the layout every week. So yeah, that's going to stay the same. But as for Hobonichi, I don't know. I'm having thoughts. So I guess we will see. What have you guys done with your Hobonichi orders this year? I feel like the Hobonichi Weeks is not as popular as it used to be. Correct me if I'm wrong. What are your thoughts on that? I do feel like Hobonichi Weeks is not as popular as it used to be, and I feel like I'm seeing shops not doing as many kits for it as they used to. Some shops just not doing Hobonichi Weeks size anymore, and some just having the ones that they've got and not doing new releases. So yeah. Are we falling off the Hobonichi? What do you guys want? Would you guys like to see me still doing those plan with me's, or are you really not that bothered? Let me know. Okay, so we've got our date dots down. We have got our date covers. We've got all of our deco down. I really like having it on this side here. It gives me all of this room to play with. Now then, let's see what we've got going on in the week. So if I refer to my calendar, the webinar, right, okay, so is that all we've got then? On the 20th? Right, yeah. Looks like that's all we've got to put down. What time did I say that was? 1 till 2, I think. 1 till 2. I think if I look in my icons book, I should have some kind of laptop sticker, which will go nicely. I think if I flipped the back a bit, I've got some that are from CG Plans when she was open. They're a bit further over this way, I think. Here we are, these ones. And these go nicely with the kit as well, don't they? Because they're a nice pale pinky colour. So that can go there. And it didn't look like I have anything else. So I have nothing else to put on, and as you can see, I have got quite a lot of stickers left. So I will probably, I think what I might do is print out all the full boxes again, and then I can use this in my task planner one week, and we can get a layout of that, because I've still got 2 bits of washi left, and if I stack them, you know, what do you think? What do we think about that? So yeah, that is it. That is everything that is going in here this week. Shall we put a tab on so I know the week that I need to jump to? These ones came in a sheet from a sticker kit from Stationery Pal. So that is where they came from. I don't want to stick it, oh, I could stick it over this side actually, because it is still the right colour for that kit. These ones are the ones that don't have the crease in. I always struggle to fold ones that don't have the crease in. There we go, not too shabby. So that's my Stalogy all ready for a brand new week. I'll fill this in as the week goes along. I'll pop a picture up on my Instagram stories. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, I'll love you forever and I'll see you soon. Bye!